What's up, Leo? Welcome to your December 2019 general reading. I want to apologize to you guys because I fucked up. Last month I did not do your November reads. It got a little crazy for me and it just didn't happen. I'm sorry. Obviously I wanted to make sure I got you guys' December out quickly. Also with that, because I did mess up, I do want to offer you guys a bonus reading. So if you could do me a solid, write in the comments whether you would like this to be a love focused bonus or a career and money focused bonus, and I will get that out to you guys because I definitely owe you and I'm so sorry. Yeah. So this is going to be general. It's going to be great for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If it does not resonate with you, then definitely check out your rising, your moon, or your Venus, right? You might get more messages. You might get a clearer picture. It might just be more beneficial to you to listen to a different sign this month because sometimes that's how it is, okay? If you are new, thank you for checking me out. My name is Danny. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. And if you guys are interested in personal readings, I also offer those. If you want to go to my About tab, you got all my menu of services, pricing, all that. You can email me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com and we can get the ball rolling for you guys, okay? I want to quickly get into this because I've already pulled the cards and I've already got messages flowing to me and I don't want to forget a thing, okay? So, okay, December for you guys this month, it's a lot about expression. Okay, you guys got the sea serpent as your spirit animal guide for this month, which it's so interesting. It's never really occurred to me before, but I'm getting like evil eye vibes, or like like this looks like a eye ball right now, and it normally doesn't speak to me this way, but I do want to say that this month is going to be really important for you guys to protect your energy, because there are times in this month where you guys might be feeling a little spicy, especially those of you guys, holiday times can be tricky because there's a lot of beauty that comes with, people getting together with their friends and family and loved ones and that sort of thing. But if you are someone who, say, is in a toxic relationship or comes from a toxic family, it can mean something a little bit different for you guys. So making sure that you're protecting your peace this month. If you guys need to stay away from certain things, stay away from certain things. But really this month is really about, for you guys, like healing emotional wounds, right? And expression. It's about expressing your creativity, expressing your emotions, your desires, your sexual desires, all of that. The sea serpent is very much about, healing the wounds. It's very closely connected to the second chakra, which is the chakra of the creativity, right? So if you guys especially are feeling agitated or stuck, this is a good time to kind of spend more alone time so that you can kind of get into your creative flow, because I guarantee that will make you guys feel so much better. Also, again, be mindful, because there are moments this month where you guys might feel a little testy and might want to like bite somebody's head off. But a lot of times, not saying hold back your truth, because I feel like you guys are needing to communicate certain things, but being very calculated and kind of mindful of how you do it, right? You guys are fire energy, so you guys move very fast. Everything's kind of more impulsive with you, and I get it. That's fine. But that might stick you in a messed up position or a more challenging position this month. I tell people all the time, like, I'm that person. It could just be because I'm a Libra. I don't know. I'm that person. You could tell me whatever you have to say to me. I tell my son this all the time because I don't want him to be a kid who grows up, or I don't want him to be an adult who's like grown up and feeling like he doesn't know how to express himself. So I tell him all the time, like, if you're upset or if something's going on, you're mad, you can communicate that to me. Like, I want you to communicate that to me, but also be mindful of how you communicate certain things to people, right? Because sometimes when people are just like flying off the handle, like if you're going to come to me yelling at me or being rude to me, it doesn't matter. Even if your points were valid, I can't accept it. Like, I can't even get past you had no grace. You know what I mean? So, if there are points that are really important for you guys to hit home, with certain people, certain relationships in your life, just be mindful of how you're communicating those, because you get more, when you are being a little bit more mindful, when you are being a little bit more graceful, a little bit more tactful in the words that you say, rather than just flying off the handle and doing some fuck you shit. You know what I mean? So definitely keep that in mind. Now, bottom of the deck energy, you guys got that Seven of Wands. Again, this can be a very defensive energy. This is a person who feels like they're essentially being ganged up on, right? There's like 6 people down here with wands fighting them, the one person. But the one person is on top of the mountain. They've got the upper hand. So I think you guys just need to remember that this month. There's no need to get too spicy. There's no need to get too crazy or get too, worked up because you have the upper hand in the situation. I think there's just going to need to be a little bit more mindfulness in how we let things flow out this month so that you guys can actually get the things that you want, right? Okay, so you're starting out Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So we've got air, earth, and water energy. Now, again, we did talk about how, you guys are fire energy. That's very impulsive energy, very quick energy. But when we're talking knights, the Knight of Swords is the quickest moving knight in the deck. Now, the thing with the Knight of Swords is his communication could be a little wonky. Again, he's always speaking his truth and he's always moving forward, but he doesn't always have a whole lot of grace or finesse or tact when he's doing it. Queen of Swords, there's very big emphasis on you guys needing to express yourself verbally. If you guys have been triggered, if you guys have been bothered, some of you guys, it may even be relationships with your mother, right? Queen of Swords, or an air sign individual, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or any of that. But there's a need to speak your truth, but being mindful of how you speak your truth, right? The Queen of Swords, she's always honest. But she's graceful with it. Like, she will not bullshit you, but she's also not trying to hurt your feelings either way. Now, you can bring that out of her, right? Depending on how you approach a situation. She is a warrior. She does have a sword, right? But this is a queen who's been through so much, good, bad, whatever, that she's built her wisdom on that. It's not so much about the education. It's about her experiences that have led her to this place. So again, some of you, I feel like, especially if it could be with family, if there are things that you have to settle, be free to express yourself. Be free to say the things that you need to say, but make sure that you're doing it in a way that the other person can receive it so that it's not all in vain, okay? Now, some of you guys are having new opportunities in terms of money, in terms of work, which is really beautiful coming up with this Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a very solid energy, right? It's an energy of, learning and making the plan before we take the action. It's very, very calculated. So this is a good time to slow down a little bit, even though you're going to be inspired to quick things up, right? We are going into that, we're in that Sagittarius season. But I think it's really important this month to pay attention to the details of things, pay attention to fine print of things, especially if you're signing any kind of contracts, just really paying attention to the details, really getting clear and grounded on what it is that you want. Some of you guys, I feel like you're confused, and part of your wanting to kind of fly off at the handles is it's your own confusion, your own, needing to feel like, God, what am I doing? Where is my sense of grounding? So again, alone time for you guys is going to be very beneficial, and it's going to be very good for you guys in terms of your creativity. I think your creativity is on fire, which some of you guys might have been lacking lately. And so I think this is a good month for that. Now, what clarified and what popped out with that is the Two of Cups and Three of Cups. Some of you guys have your eyes set on something new. You have come to meet someone new. This could be through social interaction, right? Through parties, through gatherings, that type of thing. Three of Cups is very much like that social card. It's very much about joy. It's a coming together, a celebration. Now, this can be a third party situation, but it doesn't feel like it in this sense, so I'm not even going to go there. I feel like you guys are through going out and through connecting with other people and communicating in a great way and having good times. I feel like there is opportunity for you guys to really meet someone who really brings out the best in you. And I feel like you guys notice that right away. So if this is you, you'll notice it right away because you'll be instantly compelled to like plant seed, right? That Page of Pentacles. And it isn't just any seed. It's a seed of stability, right? A seed that has longevity tied to it. So that's really, really beautiful. And I think that what that does is kind of put you guys in a place where you're a lot happier. I will say, if you guys are meeting a new person, I feel like this person grounds you in a lot of ways that you need. Like this person might have a little bit more grace than you when it comes to communication, right? Maybe they teach you that. And so like, I don't know, I just feel like this person is a good fit Whereas like they feel at home, they feel very grounded. But remember, happiness starts with us. We can't depend on, looking for our happiness in other people, which I feel like a lot of people do in relationships, which is why a lot of relationships don't work. But it starts with you overall. But I feel like you guys are going to be coming into a place this month where you're feeling pretty satisfied, right? Nine of Cups. Feeling pretty satisfied. Feeling pretty emotionally stable. Tower card. And it may be coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I almost feel like if you guys are meeting someone new, this is going to be in a situation that you just did not see coming. I feel like it's like while you're out at a gathering or like could be through friends, could be through family, that type of thing. But it's beautiful. And look, Ace of Pentacles. It's going to lead you guys to want to definitely plant seeds and seeds that are solid. Seeds that we're talking about the longevity. Seeds that we're talking about the legacy, right? That's really, really good. Also, by spending some alone time, I think it's going to be great for you guys in terms of some of you guys might discover that you have certain gifts and certain things that you didn't know. So this could be kind of like urging you guys to spend that time alone and find your happiness because, whoop, surprise, there is a gift or something beautiful on the other side. This is a redirection from universe with the Tower. And a lot of people fear it, but I actually love the Tower, right? Because it lets us know like, okay, whatever we were doing, it wasn't quite working. Let's try it a different way, right? So it's like the Tower gets knocked off and then you're planting new seed. You've got a new foundation. And with this Tower card and all these, and this Pentacles, it feels like this is going to be solid. So again, if you are feeling like things are falling apart right now and you're kind of like all over the place and just a little wired, it's okay. I think it's important to spend the time alone, get into your creative mode because that's going to make you happier. It's going to put you in a better place. And I feel like it will be kind of helping you to make better connections. Okay. Now, next we've got the Six of Swords, Four of Swords, Page of Cups. Cute. I do want to say you guys have 3 pages. So there's also emphasis, especially if you have children. Sorry. Popular today. If you have children, there's emphasis on spending that time with your children, really focusing on your children this month. I think you guys will find a lot of happiness in your children. But with the Six of Swords, I'm interested because this is what's in your environment. And Six of Swords is about walking away from something. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. For those of you guys who have maybe been quick to pop off at the tongue, I think you may have really offended somebody, right? There could be someone in your space who's really like, I'm done. Like, this person's just too spicy. Like, why are you so spicy? Wheel of Fortune. I will say, if there's anybody, ooh, and then Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. If there's anybody walking out of your life at this time, Leo, it is supposed to happen. This is the time it was supposed to happen. And there might be some guilt on your part about the way that things happen. Like, let's say if there's some type of deceit, or let's say you just literally went off on somebody, there might be a little bit of guilt around that. But everything is happening in divine timing, and this was meant to be. This person, this situation was meant to get out of your life, right? Because they've got other things they've got to do with theirs. And also, I almost feel like whatever this person was a lesson. This wasn't supposed to be a forever thing. Whether this is a friendship, intimate relationship, whatever. Take this time to rest, to be by yourself, to meditate, to get spiritually clear, to find balance within yourself, right? Six of Pentacles. That's all about the balance. 6 is the perfect number of balance. And Six of Pentacles, it could have to do with your finances. So if you guys, make sure that you're minding your finances this month, not doing too much. And I know that's really, really hard to do, especially when we're talking about Christmas season. But being very mindful of that. Also, if you guys have been giving to a situation or giving to a person that you just felt like it wasn't going anywhere, there was no reciprocity, this had to leave, right? So I think the best thing that you guys could do for this month is really, again, being by yourself on a good tip, not to where we have those like negative thoughts and emotions on our own, but to express yourself, creativity, or I can't talk. You know what I'm saying? express your creativity, get to know you all over again, right? Really taking the time to be mindful, really taking the time to dig deep, right? Really taking the time to find balance, like restore the balance that was what you felt like may have been lost, which is probably what had you going off at the tongue. But I think as you guys do that, you actually find your blessings elsewhere, right? Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's a very pure energy, right? Pages always come around the cusp of new things. When we're talking about cups, we're talking about emotions. So for some of you guys, this looks like this could be an apology coming forward. For some of you guys, this looks like this could be someone extending their love. I feel like this is more of an apology. Actually, I feel like you guys might even be apologizing to someone. I think there's an apology that's going to be had. Whether this is you or another person, whatever it is that this is about, it left either you or that other person really feeling like shit, right? Five of Pentacles, she is in a bad way. Number one, she's feeling like feelings of poverty. She's feeling left out. There's guilt there. There's just feeling like not enough there, right? So again, whether you guys have made someone else feel this way or someone's made you feel this way, I think there will be a heart-to-heart conversation that's necessary in a healthy way to where you are able to express yourself. They are able to express yourself. It's fair. And I think that that's actually really, really good. Now, we've got the Page of Swords popping up, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit card. Page of Swords, someone could be spying on you, or you guys might be spying on someone else, especially in terms of like social media. You guys could even be doing little drive-bys past people's house. Don't do that. It's kind of creepy, okay? But Page of Swords, remember, it's a very fresh energy. It's not elevated in the sense of like a King of Swords or a Queen of Swords, where their communication is spot on, it's fair, it's diplomatic. You got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. So again, I do feel like there are some moments this month where things might get a little testy and words might be said that weren't meant to, and just be mindful of that, because remember, you can't take everything back. Like, I'm the type of person, you could be mad all you want to, but you can't just say whatever the fuck you want to say to me and think that, you know, oh, I'm sorry, I was mad. Okay. You can't take certain things back. So I just really want to make sure you guys are mindful of that, because I would hate for you to have that guilt, especially when I can tell you guys are trying so hard to be different and to move forward, right? Just be mindful of all your communications this month, because again, things can get wonky. That doesn't mean don't express yourself. It doesn't mean don't stand up for yourself. It doesn't mean, you know, cower down, but don't flash, okay? Don't flash. Seven of Pentacles. That's all about building. That's all about planting seed and not really knowing the way things are going, right? But having faith that they're going to reach the 10, which I love. The 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom right now. So I think whatever communication you guys are having with this person, I think it's actually going to lead to some success. It's going to definitely make you feel better in terms of what you need to be doing. Two of Pentacles, clarifying that, is the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Death card, that's Scorpio energy. We just came out of Scorpio season. Some of you guys may have been dealing with a Scorpio, but it feels like you guys were like in a situation where it could have gone either way, right? It's like it really could have gone either way. And this is a situation that has been going on for some time, right? Death doesn't just pop up out of nowhere. Death, we see death coming. It's not like the Tower card where it's like, oh, we're going along the street and then all of a sudden like an abrupt turn. Death card happens and we see it happening. So this is a death of a situation, but it's fine, because what it does is it gives space and opportunity for a new situation to grow. And I love the Death card is immediately followed after the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about you guys planting new seeds, whether you're like, let's say if it's in a relationship and let's say something went bad with your relationship and this person walks away and you guys later have a talk and there's communication and I'm sorry, whatever. This can be an opportunity for you guys to build that back up, right? This can also be an opportunity where you guys are learning like, no, this is actually what needed to happen and it's fine. You know what I mean? And you got the Hermit card. Hermit card is about seeking that inner wisdom, right? Following your own light. That's really important for you guys this month. Again, express yourself creatively. Really get into, like, maybe do some sacral chakra meditations. There's a ton on YouTube if you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because I think for a lot of you guys, your creativity has been stagnant, which is not been making you guys feel at your best. And that is partly the reason why, too, I feel like a lot of you guys are snapping at others, right? Five of Swords is clarifying the Hermit. Again, this is a very social time during the holidays. But if there are toxic family members, toxic friends, toxic people, or anything that you know it doesn't serve you well to be around them or in their space, honor that. It's quite all right. Like, people are just going to have to deal. I think alone time for you guys is going to be paramount. Like, it's going to be so important, and it's going to lead you in the best way and kind of connect you back to your heart space, right? Where maybe some of you guys have been kind of like straddling the fence. Okay. So no more complaining. It says complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay? No more speaking negatively on situations. We're only speaking good. Again, taking that time to be by yourself, to kind of go within, to meditate, to get clear on what it is that you want, what works for you, right? And I think that will help out a lot. And then you guys also got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Again, all about that expression this month. That's totally fine. Just be very mindful and be very fair to you and to others, because at the end of the day, that's going to get you the result that you want, okay? So I love you guys. Please make sure you let me know whether you would like a love focus bonus or a career and money focus bonus, and I will roll those out to you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye, Leo.